Some of you may remember that within the last few months, I unboxed a Fendi baguette. It was embroidered, multicolored, it was beautiful, but I had some issues with some things about it that I saw as flaws, even though it turned out they were normal for that bag. But what I told you in that video was I wanted that bag that would be a very special bag that for me would represent this incredible year that Paul and I have just had. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've found the bag. And I know it's the bag because I have peeked at it and let me tell you, it's the bag. So stay tuned to see what very special bag I've just added. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. So if you're new to my channel, you may be wondering what I'm talking about when I say that Paul and I just had this incredible year. Paul's my husband, and in this past year, 2023, the most spectacular year of my life, I think, we started off day one by getting married. A few months later, I quit my profession as a teacher, which I had done for 12 years. And then about 2 months after that, we moved out of Houston, which is where Paul has lived his entire life, and I lived most of my life. I also went to school in New York a couple times. And we moved all the way across the country to where we are now in Oregon, which we had been planning for about a year. There were also a handful of other things that happened that are more personal and private that I won't talk about on my channel, but they were very big things, very significant occurrences or accomplishments, depending on what it was. And I, as you can see behind me, I buy a lot of bags, and I buy them fairly often, but I don't buy luxury brand bags all that often. And that mostly has to do with the price point, of course. But for this year, I wanted to get a luxury brand bag that was extra special. You know, there are plenty of luxury bags that I would love to have in my collection, but there are just a few that I feel like are really special for one reason or another. And a lot of those are going to be way the heck outside of my price range. But this is a very special bag that I was able to get for a very reasonable price, because it's a bag that, as special and beautiful as it is, does not hold its value. So it's something that you would be able to get too. This bag costs less than most luxury bags brand new, and it's in brand new condition. So let's open it up. I've had it for about almost 2 months now, I think. I peeked at it to make sure it was okay and that I was keeping it, and then I wrapped it back up and set it aside until the end of the year so we could do this special unboxing and end the year with a bang. So let's get into it. I'm excited to see it again. I found this bag at Fashion File. It's wrapped in a paper sleeve, and there is some confetti in the box. And then it's in the dust bag. There was a nail file in there too. So we'll untie the dust bag. I knew this was a special bag, but when I first opened it, I was so amazed because it's so much better. I had never seen it in person before, and it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. And it is, can you see the top handle? What could it be? What could it be? It is a Fendi Peekaboo Celleria. Now I do realize that it looks plain looking on the screen and probably in photos, but the Cellerias are very special. First of all, we already know that I love peekaboos because I have this one. I mean, you can't get more special than this. You can't top this one, right? But I knew I loved this one, and I knew I wanted to add more peekaboos, and I wanted a bigger size. So this, I believe, is the mini, and this is the regular size. There's also a larger one that's called large. So let me tell you, if you don't know about the Cellerias, what's so special about them. First of all, the leather. Of course, you can't tell this on screen. You'd have to be able to touch it. The leather is exquisite. It is just the most beautiful, supple leather. It has natural graining. Something I've learned from watching Tanner Leatherstein. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He does those videos where he deconstructs handbags, and he shows how a lot of leathers on bags will have like a plasticky coating, and he scrapes those off, and the leathers will be stamped to give a consistent texture. This is not that. This would have some kind of coating on it to get such an opaque color, so it's not just like vegetable dyed. But this is natural graining, and I love that so much. You can tell this has not been stamped. Also, the Celleria peekaboos are handmade. All the stitching is done by hand. I found a video showing how these are made, so if I can find it again, I will link it below so you can watch that. I mean, that just makes it so special right there. And then there's another surprise inside, but let's look at the outside first. So here's the front. The side, it does have a little bit of wrinkling from being in the box and not being stored very well. The back, and of course all that will come out with use too and stuffing it properly, which I have not done. The side and the base with 5 feet. I love it when they put one in the center. And of course you have that top handle there, which if you fold these down, that makes it a little shorter for storage, which is nice if your shelves aren't quite high enough. And on this one, on the turn lock, the outer rectangle is a matte color, and it's a different color. It's got silver hardware. That matte, I think it's coming across pretty accurately. I'm trying to describe the color. It's almost a silver rose gold. Like it's more silver, but it has a little bit of a hint of color in there. Of course, it has the little sangles that you can undo and let them hang and let the bag do the peekaboo thing, which we'll look at in a minute. And then when you open it, there's this wonderful thing inside. First of all, the bar that goes across, it's the same matte color as that rectangle. And you have that zippered pocket, but this is super special. This plate is made of sterling silver. And I'm not sure if the other hardware is also sterling or if it's just the plate, but it is sterling silver. And it says Fendi Celleria, made by hand. And then it has the serial number. And Roma, Italia, so it was made in Rome. And it says made in Italy and stamped 925 sterling. And then it says 1925 was the year on the bottom. And then that silver plate is on another piece of leather that's been hand stitched. And it does have that smile for the peekaboo, so that can show there if you want to leave it open, which I just love. And it'll also do it on this side, but not quite as much. If I undid those, it would do it more. This side does not have pockets. The interior of this bag is the same leather as the outside in the same color. And the other side of the leather is not suede, it has a fabric, like a micro suede. The back of this piece is stamped made in Italy, as is the one on the other side. It also came with the shoulder strap, which I'll show you up close. And it came with this accessory, the raincoat, which I will put on the bag and show you because it is absolutely the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life besides my animals. I still have the fashion file tag on. Let's cut that off. Done, it's mine. And now that I've taken all the stuffing out, you can see the interior a bit better. It is perfectly clean and beautiful and plenty spacious for all kinds of things. I'm not doing a wet fits in this video, we can do that later. Another thing about this particular bag that I did not know when I purchased it, the hardware still has all the stickers on it. The nameplate had the sticker. This piece had the sticker. The other side also had the sticker. That center bar has a sticker. That's going to be harder to peel off. And the turn locks here have stickers, but that's going to take a little bit of work to get those off too. I've learned from Meredith, of Living Lux with Meredith, that you need to take the stickers off your metal pieces because leaving them on can do damage. And I'm seeing this, it hasn't done damage, but it's gotten a little harder to peel off than it should. So I'm going to get those off as soon as I'm done filming. But now that I have it unstuffed, look how smushy this is. And that's because of this incredible leather. I love it so much. Let's look at the strap for the Celleria. That is going to be thinner on the ends and then thicker as you get toward the middle. There's the end in the middle for comparison. The connectors are going to be these O-hooks that move like that. So when you have that on the bag, it looks like this. You connect those right there to those metal pieces. The strap is adjustable. I plan to wear this handheld most of the time, but it can be on my shoulder like this, which is a great option to have. And I feel like some people, when they've had raincoats come with bags, they're afraid to take the raincoat out, unfold it, and use it because they think that they're not going to be able to refold it. I don't know about raincoats for Hermes bags, but this one is really easy to fold back up. And it's so cute because it has the front of the Fendi peekaboo printed on it on both sides. And here's how it looks on the bag. That is just the cutest, most adorable little thing. I mean, look at that. And I've always wondered with the raincoats, can't water still get up here? No, because it has a little flap. You take it out. It has this little flap that covers that area So you can leave it tucked out or you could tuck it into this side. But that's just so cute, and it keeps it nice and dry and protected if you get caught in the rain. It is very easy to fold back up and to get back into the little sleeve pouch that it came in. The one problem that I have with this is it has a snap on it, and I could snap this, but when I go to unsnap it, it feels like it might pull on this plastic and break or rip the plastic, so I'm just gonna leave that open, but keep it stored in my bag. And even that little pouch says Fendi Roma. And to my surprise, in addition to the stickers still being on the bag, it also came with the tags. There's one side of the tags, and there's the other side of the tags. The tags have a lot of the same information on each one. They say it's the handlebag, Celleria, calf, which is what it's made of, the calf leather, corda is the color, which is cord, palladio, which I'm guessing is palladium hardware. This tag also has the original retail price, which was $5,200. Now, I am not at a point in my life where I spend that much on one handbag. The most I've ever spent is a little over $3,000. $5,000 would be totally out of my realm. And currently, the Peekaboo Celleria in this size retails for $6,200 from Fendi. I picked up this bag from Fashion File. Remember how I said they don't hold their value? For just under $1,200. So I got a discount of $4,000 or $5,000, which is incredible. Another thing I love about this bag is that it has the top handle where I can wrap twillies around it, which I'm really excited about because it's like a blank canvas in this very neutral color, and I can dress it up so easily with that, or even with bag charms. So I'm looking forward to that. So this is the very special bag that I decided on to commemorate this incredible year that we've had. I love it. I'm so happy to have finally added another Peekaboo, and I'm so happy it's such a special one. Handmade, sterling silver, incredible leather, and it came with the stickers and the tags and the raincoat. I really could not ask for more. Well, maybe the box would have been nice, but it's beautiful. I love it. What very special bags do you have on your wish list? What is your current Holy Grail bag? Let me know in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I also hope you have a fantastic new year. Best year yet. Bye.